Okay, so I'm going to show you the shipping box. This is my patented shipping box that I've been working on for literally a couple of years. I've been using it for about that long, but this is kind of the final embodiment ready to start to manufacture the product. So the way this works is you collect from your dog, or I collect from my dog, and I then put the semen with an extender into a syringe. So this is now just been collected from the dog and it's at room temperature. I open up the box and you can see there's a little bung here that I pull out. Pull that bung out and you can see there's a hollow tube or a little container in the middle. So I take this and I pop that in there. I put the bung back on. I then load it up with 3 C cells. And they just go into the, sorry for my awkwardness here, they just go into the lid. These are just regular C cells. You may use one. You could use rechargeable ones, but I just use fresh ones every trip and have the customer throw them away at the other end. That way they don't have the shipping weight to bring them back. So there's the 3 batteries in there, and you can see that there's a flashing light going on now. I close the lid up. I'm done. This thing is ready to go. Now, this little green light will now be flashing what the temperature of that sample is. So we're going to count it here in a second. And it's got to wait long enough that it can give you enough counts in a row, so it's going to be a fairly high count because it's basically at room temperature. This is degrees centigrade. So I'm just going to bring it up a little closer. It hasn't started flashing yet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24 degrees. 24 degrees centigrade, that's room temperature. Well, no surprise there. So you can see it keeps on doing that. Now, I'm done. I can now, this thing is now under automatic control. There's a microprocessor in the bottom of this thing that will control the temperature the entire trip. So the first thing it's going to do is it's going to very slowly cool this down to 5 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's going to take about 4 hours to do that. But I don't have to worry about that. The box does it automatically. So I'm now going to show you a box that I actually got ready to ship here earlier on today. About a couple hours ago. This is actually going out to a customer. So you can see here's the actual box I'm going to send out, and you can see there's an overnight shipping label on it. It's going to go out to a vet in Louisiana, and I'm going to open up the box and you can see what's inside. And inside you'll see there is my shipping box, that little black thing right there. I'm going to turn this around so you can read the writing on it. So there's the shipping box, and this guy here is packed up with some cool packs to keep it cold, and this thing then controls the temperature based on these cool packs to exactly, well, it'll cool it down, and then it'll get to exactly 5 degrees centigrade. And when this gets to the customer, that light will be flashing 5 times. Right now it's flashing about 16 times, so we're cooling down slowly. So basically, that goes on a UPS truck. I package this thing up. And just a bit awkward with one hand doing this. There it is right there. That gets to the customer. UPS delivers it the next morning by about 10:30 typically. The vet opens up the box, or you open up the box if you can do your own AI. You open up the bung. You take out this. You don't have to do anything to it. This will be nice and cold, but it's fine. You can put it straight into your dame just like that. Put an AI rod on the end of it, put in your dame, and you're done minutes later. So that's it. Very, very simple. And then this box goes back to me, so I have the customer remove the batteries. They can just throw those away. They'll still actually have plenty of life left in them because they're good for about 3 or 4 days. So you can use those in a flashlight if you want to. But basically, the customer puts that back up, and then I put a UPS return shipping label on the box, and you can see it right there. And that box then comes back to me by UPS, and I get it a few days later ready for the next shipment. So I'm going to put that back in there so we don't mess up that shipment. And that's basically it in a nutshell. And I just don't have failures anymore. This box makes all the difference in the world. This guy right here, I guarantee that semen will get to you and it will be in perfect shape, and your vet will say the semen is excellent, and he'll also say, never seen a box like this before, that's cool. Very simple looking box, makes all the difference in the world. Bye.